Bum, ba, 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 ba. It's Cooking with Courtney.
Hey guys, welcome back to Vegan Cooking with Courtney, and today we are going to be making pasta with homemade pasta sauce with homemade seitan meatballs. I am so excited. Let's get started. So, we are going to need to chop up 3 pretty fairly big tomatoes. We are not going to get too crazy. We're just going to chop them in half. I know y'all want to see a closer look, so come on over. So guys, you're going to chop up your tomatoes and you're going to peel out all of the watery seeds and that gushiness, and then you're going to strain it. So I'm really ready for that. I'm going to add those to a bowl. So I'm just going to show you how to do the first one, so then that way we have everything done. So here, see all that? You're going to put it in your bowl. And then you're going to finely chop your tomatoes. Deseed them. Okay guys, so we have everything out of our tomatoes. We are going to put this in a cheesecloth and then we're going to strain it. That's going to happen a little later. In the meantime, we are going to chop up our tomatoes into little fine pieces. And then we're going to cook them for about 15 minutes. Guys, I'm so ready for this. It's going to be absolutely delicious. And so, guys, now that we got everything all chopped up, I'm getting my last few pieces chopped up. We are going to place these in our pot, because we want to get them very nice and cooked up, and everything is going to be really saucy and just like, I'm so excited and so ready for it. So guys, now we have our oven set to, or our little cooker set to 320 Fahrenheit. I am going to add a tablespoon, maybe like 2 tablespoons of olive oil. I'm gonna put it in here. We're gonna cover the bottom and we're gonna add our tomatoes. See, you hear it. You hear it. I am going to use my little strainer. I thought I was gonna use the cheesecloth, but then I was like, I think this will work. So I'm just gonna try it. And we're going to drain all of the juices out of our tomato skin. It should be fairly easy. I probably should have used the cheesecloth, but we're gonna go with this. Okay guys, so we are going to add a few turns of salt, oregano. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be amazing. It's gonna have this fresh, just like, oh, beautiful taste. I'm so excited. We're gonna have a little bit of thyme. Oh, it already smells incredible. And parsley. Mix this up really well. We're probably gonna leave this on here for about 15 minutes. I'm not gonna cover it. I'm just gonna let it stew really well. I'm gonna add a little bit of garlic. This is probably like a tablespoon and a half. Mix it really well. Oh my gosh. Oh, it smells incredible. I should have made garlic bread, but like, so much is happening. I'm going to add a little bit, a baby bit of my vegan butter. It's like a tablespoon. Okay guys, so we are gonna add 200 milliliters to our blender. This is oat milk. We're doing oat milk. I am going to add 130 milliliters of our veggie broth. We are going to do about a tablespoon of maple syrup. Oh my gosh. Maybe like a baby bit more. Like a little bit. We're going to have our barbecue sauce. This is our vegan barbecue sauce. It looks so good. This is gonna be our mix for our vital wheat gluten that we're going to use to make our seitan. I'm going to add a little bit of garlic powder, or salt, a little bit of garlic salt. I am going to add a little bit of onion salt. I'm going to put in umami, because umami makes it like really mouthy and gives it a good like, such a good flavor. We're gonna add 21 seasoning. Going to add our parsley. You are going to love this so much. A little bit of thyme and oregano. And for our last but not least, chickpeas. Now guys, the juice that we already strained off, we're going to add it to our sauce. The sauce looks incredible, guys. I'm gonna show you. I just wanna make sure that we get this done first. And we're gonna add a little bit of garlic to this. It's like a tablespoon of garlic. Okay, this is done. We're going to add a half a lemon. Oh. Squeeze it on in there, guys. This looks so good. I'm gonna add a little bit of my seasonings. This is thyme, just a little more oregano, and a little bit more parsley. I just want it to get a little thicker, and then I will add my tomato paste. Let's get this in a bowl. Let's do it. So guys, we have this bowl. We are going to add our vital wheat gluten. Beautiful. Let me get rid of some of this stuff. I am going to mix this up really well. This is going to be really, really like firm, soft. It's a very interesting way, but none of it is going to stick to your hands when you're finished with it. It is going to be a really nice consistency, and you're not going to have, it's not going to be like dough. Because of the vital wheat gluten, everything is going to stick to each other, and you're not really going to have to worry about it sticking to your hands or the surface. It's all going to be sticking to itself. Hush. I'm going to add like a tablespoon of tomato paste, and then I'm going to let this sit. As soon as I show you, I got to show you this because it looks really good. So I want to show you first. All right, come on over. I know you want to see it. Come on. How beautiful does this look, guys? This is so, so beautiful. And this is going to be your tomato sauce. So we're going to let it sit for just a little bit off the stove. We're done. This one is done. We are going to work on this bad boy. Look at it. Oh my gosh. So now that I have it all basically like kneaded up, I didn't need to put anything else in it. Look at this. It does not stick to you at all. So we want to make sure that we get all of our pieces out. I'm gonna put it in a little ball. I wanna make sure that I get all of it. I'm just gonna knead it through just a little bit. I just wanna make sure I get all of it really, really nice and like well done. Now break pieces off of it and just start rolling it. And then you're gonna put this in tin foil. So you're going to make sure you cover everything because we are going to put this in boiling water. So you're going to, look at this. That's how you're gonna hold it. You're gonna twist the top so water doesn't come out of it. Guys, this looks absolutely incredible. I'm so excited about this. Now, with this stuff, I mean, you see how we just rolling it up into little balls, putting it aside. Honestly, you can make them smaller if you would like. I just personally like them like a little bigger. We are going to cook them up. so we do have to wait for that little process. The only thing, the only thing with these meatballs right now, the seitan meatballs that I'm doing, is that when you put them in the tin foil, you have to cook them and you have to boil them in water for an hour. So, I don't personally think that's a big deal. You could do it, you know, beforehand, before you make your pasta and everything else later on, you know, that night. So I don't think it's a big deal. Let's go get these in some water. So you don't have to have boiling water. It just needs to be like hot. I would say set the temperature on like a medium, low, medium, but not high at all. Don't have it boiling, just have it warm. They'll cook up really nicely and you'll get like a really good look when you're totally finished with them. Now guys, your end product for your meatballs. It's going to look like this. So beautiful. I love this so much. Now, we're not finished. We're going to brown them up just a little bit. Don't look at that. I'm going to add about a tablespoon of olive oil to my pan, and I'm going to end up adding a little bit of vegan butter. I want to make sure that I get these really, really nice and brown all on every side. I'm not going to use all of them, but I am going to cook up quite a few. So we're going to get these really nice and brown, and guys, we're going to grab pasta. We're going to grab a handful of it, put it on our pot for about 9 to 10 minutes. Make sure you salt it, add a little vegan butter, get it like really nice, strain it. You know how to do it. I think that this whole process is more so for the sauce and the seitan. We'll add a little bit of vegan butter like I was saying before, because I do love me some vegan butter. It's probably just gonna be like a tablespoon and a half. And guys, you can see how really nice this looks. Like, we're trying to get all of our sides as like brown and nice as possible. We want to get everything really, really cooked up. This just looks really good. It's like one of my favorite treats. I'm like, oh my gosh, these are delicious. Guys, we're basically done. We ain't got no more to do. Our sauce is over here chilling out, so it's going to get a little thicker, which is like what you really want. So I'm like really, really ready for that. And we have our little seitan meatballs. Our pasta's about to be finished. Child, we're good. We are good to go. Let's go to the table. I'm ready. Guys, this turned out so beautiful. It looks amazing. I am so excited about it. We put our pasta in. It was in there for 11 minutes. We took it out. I put in a little bit of vegan butter on it. And guys, now it's time to just dive right in. Our little meatballs were left in the pan for about 15 minutes. Just kind of like putting them on each side to make sure that they're like absolutely delicious. Let's do it. Guys, we murdered this sauce. Oh my gosh. It's so good. You made it yourself. It's healthy. I need to not be eating this pasta, but oh my gosh. Let's try our meatballs. And look at the inside, guys. Let me like, oh my gosh. Wow. It's so good. Look at that. I'm so right. Let me just like, wow. Guys, subscribe. Watch another video. I'm gonna enjoy, so I really hope you do. I'm living with these recipes, guys. Oh my gosh.